Top 10 Best Supernatural TV Shows. Vampire Academy. Based on the novels by Rochelle Mead and a remake of the 2014 film, Vampire Academy is set at St. Vladimir's Academy, a former boarding school for vampires. It follows Rosemary, Cece Stringer, and her best friend, the royal vampire Lissa, Daniela Nieves, whom she has sworn to protect while they attend history school. During their time there, they will encounter a plethora of dangerous supernatural threats. Even though the show was canceled and the original film is considered a flop, fans of the book still adored the series and were happy to see it come to life on screen. Some fans have even argued that the show deserves a second season. With action adventures and a vampire academy, this show is a must for fans of the supernatural genre. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. A dark and original take on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina stars Mad Men's critically acclaimed Kieran Shipka as Sabrina Spellman, the half-human, half-witch Satan's daughter who comes to his power and attends high school. His legendary aunts Hilda, Lucy Davis, and Zelda, Miranda Otto, his cousin Ambrose, Chance Perdomo, and their friends Harvey, Ross Lynch, Roz, Jazz Sinclair, and Theo, Lachlan Watson, continue to face the forces of darkness over again in this fascinating TV series. Featuring the legendary Salem, original characters, and supernatural beings roaming everywhere, as well as a dark and magical boarding school, this show had everything a fan of the supernatural genre could ask for. Although the show is over, fans will be happy to know that Sabrina has appeared on the popular show Riverdale. Shadowhunters. With a group of friends including Seraphim, a warlock, and a vampire, Shadowhunters has a variety of supernatural main characters. Based on the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, it follows Clary, Catherine McNamara, her vampire best friend Simon, Alberto Rosend, and fellow Shadowhunters Jace, Dominic Sherwood, Isabel, Emerald Tubia, and Alec, Matthew Daddario, while facing all sorts of dangerous creatures. Also featuring a warlock named Magnus, played by Harry Shum Jr. from Crazy Rich Asians, as well as demons and other dark beings, this show offers a finesse of supernatural themes along with his close-knit group of friends to excite fans of the genre. Teen Wolf. Inspired by the original 1985 film, Teen Wolf follows a young Scott McCall, Tyler Posey, and what happens to him after he's bitten by a werewolf. He and his high school friends come to terms with his condition and the brutal and dark forces they face. Along with Scott, this show features arguably the most original and unique supernatural characters of any show in its genre. Featuring classic creatures like banshees, original creatures like canimas and hybrids like werdoiotes and more, fans of the supernatural will no doubt appreciate the originality of this popular series. Also, a new movie just came out, Teen Wolf, the movie. The Vampire Diaries. Based on the books by L.J. Smith, The Vampire Diaries is an iconic supernatural drama that has spawned more than one spin-off, including the originals and legacies. The series follows 2 centuries of vampire brothers Stefan, Paul Wesley, and Damon Salvatore, Ian Somerhalder, and young Elena, Nina Dobrev. Along with Elena's friends, who include a witch named Bonnie, Cat Graham, the vampires face off against a variety of supernatural creatures in Mystic Falls, including werewolves and vampires, running for 8 seasons, inspires other related shows with similar themes. This is one of the most iconic supernatural series with groups of friends for viewers to enjoy. With mystery, romance, action, and more, there's something for everyone in this series that spans its own television universe. Stranger Things. In the popular series Stranger Things, a group of young teenagers face off against supernatural forces in 1980s Indiana. When the main group of boys finds a strange girl named 11, Millie Bobby Brown, in the woods, they are confronted with dark supernatural forces that repeatedly try to tear their town apart. Together with his older brothers, some parents, and the gruff and grumpy Hopper, David Harbour, they must save their city from destruction. Between 11 with mysterious powers and the main group of friends dealing with dark creatures and mysterious laboratory experiments, this show is perfect for fans of the supernatural and sci-fi genres. The cast of this popular show includes Finn Wolfhard, Noah Schnapp, Gaten Matarazzo, Caleb McLaughlin, and Sadie Sink, who most recently starred in the Fear Street films. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Still a cult classic with an army of fans and inspired by the original film, Buffy the Vampire Slayer follows the eponymous Buffy Summers, Sarah Michelle Gellar, on her quest to rid Sunnydale of vampires and other creatures of darkness. Along with her friends Cordelia, Charisma Carpenter, Xander, Nicholas Brendan, and Willow, Allison Hannigan, she tackles whatever first comes her way, and even has a little romance along the way. With one of the most iconic supernatural friend groups, this show perhaps paved the way for many if not all others who came after it. If one thing is for sure, viewers have always loved watching groups of friends take on the forces of darkness. What We Do in the Shadows. Inspired by the 2014 film of the same name and shot in mockumentary style, What We Do in the Shadows follows energy vampire Colin, Mark Proksch, and vampires Nander, Kayvan Novak, Laszlo, Matt Berry, and Nadia, Natasha Demetriou, and his human confidant Guillermo, Harvey Guillen, on their hilarious nightly adventures on Staten Island. This ensemble comedy features a variety of supernatural characters and famous guest stars. Though this centuries-old group of supernatural friends doesn't always get along, the clever Guillermo is always there to solve their problems and keep them out of trouble. The show has consistently received high marks and is a hysterical black comedy sure to delight any viewer. Supernatural. Following Dean, Jensen Ackles, and Sam, Jared Padalecki, Winchester, two brothers who seek all things supernatural to avenge their mother's death at the hands of a mysterious supernatural force, Supernatural is one of the most popular series of all time. Times in this genre. Trained by their father, these two brothers depend on each other in increasingly difficult battles with dark creatures and monsters. This show has a cult following and ran for a record 15 seasons, proving how much power it held and how much it was loved by its fans. For viewers looking for a supernatural show with a group of friends, although in this case they're siblings, this might be the best option. Even better, The Winchesters, a new spin-off prequel released last year. Lockwood Co. Lockwood & Company is a brand new show starring a small group of teenage ghost hunters in London who run an official ghost hunting agency. The group consists of Anthony Lockwood, Cameron Chapman, George Kareem, Ali Haji Heshmati, and Lucy Carlisle, Ruby Stokes, a young woman with mysterious psychic abilities. In the series, the trio uncovers a secret that will change everything. This show was released on January 27th and is now streaming on Netflix. Since there aren't many shows that feature Ghostbusters in a fictional context, this one is sure to be a hit for fans of the supernatural genre looking for a Ghostbuster story.